Hey guys, Anthony here. It's April 13th, 2016, and my Thetford Curve model 550E portable toilet arrived today, and it is in fine working order. I just quickly read over the instructions, which are not real difficult to understand. Put in the batteries in the battery compartment. Put in a few gallons of water into the holding tank, the freshwater holding tank, which shows that it's not full yet, but there's the indicator for the freshwater tank. You could also access that through a panel here on the back of the toilet. Your flush, your fill button for fresh water, your freshwater holding tank lid or cover, kind of twists off. It's a little tight. I'll get it later when I have the camera on the tripod. The back of the unit, again, it's the model 550E. The top tank holds 4 gallons. I believe it says in the directions, and the holding tank holds 5 gallons. The waste tank holds 5 gallons. The waste tank has an indicator here, which indicates green, which means it's empty, and red when it is full. The bowl has a toilet paper holder here. Your flush bar is located on the right side of the bowl if you're sitting on it. You've got your cover lid and then your seat lid. I did test it out. It's almost the same height as a home toilet, so you'll feel comfortable on it, just as comfortable on this as you do on your home toilet. Here is your tank, which I have some water in it. There's a little right here. When you press the blue button, you'll see the water come out. You press and hold, and it just spits out some water. You press and hold it again. So you can regulate how much water you have in the tank before you're ready to fill. Okay guys, here is the freshwater fill cap. So your fresh water would go in here, 4 gallons to fill it. This simply clicks back in to its spot. You have your water indicator, freshwater indicator screen here, telling you if it's full or empty. And then here is where you put your 6 AA batteries, and the AA batteries came with the toilet. So it comes with 6 batteries, and that just clicks in and turns in to lock it in place. On the right side of the unit, you're going to find your flush valve that opens the inside of the tank and flushes your waste into the holding tank, which is the bottom tank. You have a small side door that comes out for your toilet paper. Store some toilet paper in. And that clips down there. On the rear, this is the product that came with the bowl. You're supposed to add 4 ounces to the holding tank only when you're going to use the system. By Eco Lodge, Thetford Eco Smart. On the back of the toilet, there are 2 handles here. One for the upper bowl, and then one for the holding tank. And then this lever here is your disconnect lever, which disconnects your upper tank from the lower tank. On the left side of the toilet is blank. There's nothing there. You see there? It's the left side if you're sitting on the toilet. Back to the front. Again, you have a handle here, and then the green or red level indicator of the waste tank. You have a small lip here at the top to lift up your cover, and then you have your seat, which also goes up, and then just the open bowl area, which I'll show you right here. I have some water in there right now, and again, I activated it by pressing this button here. And there you go. So now you're ready right now to do your business, and then to flush the toilet, you would pull this lever, and you'll see here what happens when I pull it. The water flushes into the waste tank or holding tank, and then pushing back the lever seals the blade forward, and your tank is now ready for some more fresh water. And that's basically the operation of the toilet once you get it. I'll show you now what it looks like disconnected and what the tanks look like separated. All right, I put the tank on the floor, the toilet on the floor. I'm going to show you how to disconnect. This button back here basically is the disconnect button that separates your top and bottom tanks. You push that over, lift up, and now your tanks are separated. Your top tank, this still has water in it, a couple gallons of water that I filled up earlier. I'm going to put that aside. And then my holding tank, I'll give you guys a view. Holding tank. There's your holding tank or your wastewater tank. So to empty this, you would turn this valve or elbow this direction here. You'd remove this twist off cap. You'd pick up your unit, take it to the nearest dump station or toilet or stationary toilet. There's a button right here. I think you could see here. You press this button with your finger as you empty this, and it keeps it from splashing. So all there is in here right now is the clean water that I flushed. So we'll take that to a toilet and empty it out and show you how it empties. All right, guys, we're at a stationary toilet, and we're going to dump our tank, our holding tank. I'm going to remove the top lid and put it aside. This is the lid here. I'm going to position the arm outwards like this, hold it over the toilet, press this button with my thumb, and again, we only have a few flushes in here, so you're not going to see much come out. And that's it. Then what we would do is, if we had access to a hose, we would run a hose through there, swish some clean water around, and then dump the remainder. And now our tank is empty. Replace the cap, screw it down, excuse me, turn it back this way right here into its seated position, bring it back to the toilet and snap it together. Guys, this here on the bottom of the holding tank is what your lever activates to open the blade to access the inside of the tank. So right now I'm turning it manually. There's the inside of the tank, inside here. And that turns it back in position. I did notice too on the bottom of the unit there is a Thetford Porta Potti serial number. I think you could see that right there. It says 92360 Porta Potti Curve, made in China, with a barcode and a serial number, I guess for warranty registration. And now we're going to put the bowl back together. So I have it, the bottom tank here. Put this aside, place it here. Make sure you guys can see this. The top tank goes on top, and it should snap into place. Make sure you guys got a view of this. See if we can get it to snap into place here. There it is. Okay, it's snapped in. Now we are ready. Our tank, holding tank empty. Our freshwater tank still has water. We're ready to do our business. And that is the review, guys, of the Thetford Curve. Oh, I wanted to sit on it and show you how it looked. Let me come back and show you how that looks. Okay, like I said, guys, before, it's about the same height as a home toilet. So if I was going to sit on this right now, this is it. It's very sturdy. My knees are the same. I feel the same as I'm sitting on a home toilet right now. Okay, do my business. My flush handle's on the right here. More fresh water is easily reachable with my right thumb. Add more water to the toilet if I wanted to, and to flush it. When I'm done, turn it down. It's as simple as that, guys. The Thetford Curve, model 550E. I believe this was $137 on Amazon, and very much worth it. It's going to come with me in the van on trips and camping trips and distance trips, and then also for hurricane season to be our backup toilet at home in case the plumbing goes out with a power outage. This would serve as a toilet bowl for the family with no problem, as long as you have access to some fresh water to keep it working properly. You're good to go. Well, there you have it, guys. Questions, comments? Thetford's a big name in RV toilets, marine toilets. I believe them and Dometic. Thetford might even be a bigger name in the toilet industry. Different models, and this one here is ideal for home or RV use or camper van or camping.